Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. Today it is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. That's more than 6 years of Torah every single weekday morning with friends from all over the world. It's good to see you, Bensi and Penny. Thank you, Penny. It's broadcast 1547. Boker Tov, Scott and Cynthia, John, good to see all of you. Linda, good morning, kind soul. Susie, good to see you too. Hi, Scott. George and Andy, Boker Tov. Barbara, nice to see you. In a second, we're going to sing a bracha, learn some Torah, and start our day together. It's good to see you, Steve. Rosa, Arlene, Jack, Judy, and Marcia. Boker Tov, good friends. Sandy, nice to see you. Okay, let's take a breath. Make a blessing. Start our day. All right, everyone. So it's a very special moment in our community, and I didn't want to miss the chance to celebrate it with you as soon as possible. Many of you know, because we've been speaking about it for some time, and it's been in the news, that our CEO, the CEO of UJ Federation of New York, Eric Goldstein, who is a beloved friend and teacher to me and to countless others, who has led us with incredible passion for 12 years, who delayed his own transition because of the commitment he felt for our people when October 7th happened. He has been ready to step down, and the transition was just catapulted into its next iteration because yesterday it was announced that a beloved friend of mine, Dr. Michael Kay, is going to be the incoming CEO of UJA Federation of New York. That will happen in early October because of Dr. Kay's commitment to the LaFell School in Westchester, where our children have been privileged to attend. We have witnessed firsthand the kindness and skill and immense brilliance that he brings to the task. And so we're in for a wonderful next chapter of our story. And when Eric walked Michael into the room for a small group of staff to meet, I didn't know that it was going to be Michael, and my heart leapt. I laughed out loud with joy at both the continuity for Eric's work and the beauty of what Michael will bring. So it won't be a focus of our conversation until probably Michael begins in early October, but Mazal Tov to our whole community. And for those who are part of the LaFell School, where also my heart lives, I want to offer gratitude for giving Dr. K all of the support that he has needed, knowing that his heart returns 100-fold to care for our children and our families. I have felt that very personally. And I believe that we will have another incredibly blessed chapter of the school's history too, though the change is probably going to be very challenging for us. So comfort and love, and for the wider New York world, celebration. For Am Yisrael, because of what UJA does, what a good moment this is. There are blessings for it, but let's wait for it to become real. I just didn't want to miss the chance to share my enthusiasm. Now, here we are in Bamidbar, beginning the fourth book of the Torah. And what I want to share actually something I learned from Dr. K yesterday when he presented a Dvar Torah to introduce himself to a small group of staff. It was a beautiful Dvar Torah. And also, what a way to present yourself for the first time, to say, here's how I'd like you to get to know me. I'm going to share some Torah. So here's what Dr. K said yesterday. I'll call him Michael from now on. What Michael said was this: every book of the Torah has a name. Breshit, we call Breshit because it's the first word in the book. The Genesis, the beginning, in the beginning of. Shmot means names. Vayikra means and God called. Bamidbar, we call numbers. But actually, Shmot begins with names and Numbers begins with names too. There's a census that's done. It's true. The numbers are counted. But what Michael said yesterday really struck me. He said, let's not focus on the numbers because that's not who we are. That might be how many we are. But if we focus on names, it's different. When we turn strategy into numbers, and there are immense numbers involved in UJA's work, in the work of building our people. You have to understand data. When you're doing fundraising, you have to understand very deeply the way the numbers demonstrate passions and commitments. And then in allocations, understanding how those numbers are used to strengthen the mission and the people that we are called to serve. The numbers matter, but that's actually not how the book of Numbers begins. The book of Numbers begins with names. Because actually the story is each one of us doing everything in our power to build our people and our world. And one of the ways we do that is by knowing each other's names. One of the great gifts of this broadcast has been a beautiful realization that relationships are possible even when online, because there are some people in our broadcast who I've never met. Many I've never met, given the numbers, which are staggering sometimes. But there are some names, people I've never met in person, who I've become close with because when you comment on these, when we come together as a community, I don't want to call it broadcast. We're bigger than that. We're a community. When you comment, your name shows up. And there's a kind of familiarity that you're offering. It's not about the metrics of how many people view a clip or view this broadcast afterwards, or even who's on it at the time. It's your name that shows up. And we share mazel tovs, like Tamina for her grandson's graduation. And there was, I'm sorry that I missed it. I saw it as I was saying something else. Someone's yurt site is today. I'm sorry that I missed it. I'm scrolling. Roberta, you're sharing that today is your wonderful father, Jacob's yurt site. May his memory be for a blessing. We share things. It's so beautiful to be able to share things. And one of the best ways to do that is to let ourselves be known. Rosa that's very sweet. I'm going to say what you said. Rosa writes, I've always appreciated the way you greet us by name. We are not a hive mind. It's true, we're not. We've somehow found a way that this platform, the social media platform, which has not been pleasant in larger ways in the world, to make it a Hamish experience, a chance to just be together. What a gift it is, friends, that we allow ourselves to be seen. I encourage you, if you've never said hello, to say hi, to write a comment. It doesn't have to be in response to something I say. Share something that's going on for you. There have been times that people do that, and even if I don't know you, the fact that you are in this conversation gives me the chance to know you and maybe to shift what I was planning on saying because you have something to say. This is a very organic experience. I have long said, and this is to Eric Goldstein's credit, UJA Federation of New York is the world's largest local philanthropy. If you've ever done work with a philanthropy, you know that they rarely go off script. We often find ourselves making sure to emphasize the points that we need to be saying. The message is very important. And how interesting it is that this little corner of UJA's world has not been scripted for over 6 years. To have an organic Torah conversation inviting everyone from all over the world. So I want to give you this blessing, a blessing that I've seen modeled by Eric. I have trust that will be furthered by Michael, and I know we embody. Here's the blessing. May we offer our names to this great work. May you know that you are known in your commitment to this great work. And by great work, I mean being a holy community. Anything we do beyond that, that's beautiful. But in this space, friends, each of us knows how much we matter. Imagine if we can bring that forward into the world. We can bring this forward into the world by remembering someone's name, by waiting to learn someone's name, by offering our own name, by remembering that no matter how vast our work is, and it's vast, it's really about individual people. So friends, thank you for building a community that isn't about numbers. Mazal Tov to UJA on this next step, because we will be able to help people more and more. One person, one name at a time. What a gift. What a gift. So sending you all real blessing. Let's all send our hearts to the east. Let's sing. Kolon balevav penima nefesh Yehudi homia ulefate mizrach kadima ayin letzion tzofia on lo avda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot alpayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim liot am chofshi be'artzeinu eretz Zion v'Yerushalayim. Am Yisrael Chai. See you tomorrow, my friends.